Hey, it's Don Harrison here at Comox Valley Dodge, and I have behind me the all-new 2013 Ram 1500. This is a Laramie quad cab in deep cherry red, and let's go ahead and take a closer look at the truck. So as you can see, beautiful redesign on these new trucks. This is a 2013. It's got the upgraded new headlights on there. You can see you've got some nice projection headlights, LED daytime running lights down below. You got the chrome grille with inserts going on down below. You got your fog lights. Very nice appearance. You have some nice flares on the side above these 20-inch wheels. So these flares are going to prevent rocks from coming up and chipping your paint down below on your rocker panels. Beautiful chrome-clad 20-inch wheels wrapped on some Goodyear Wrangler tires. As you can see, we've got some running boards on here already. You've also got your towing mirrors finished in chrome. Of course, they do flip out for increased visibility down behind you when you're towing. And they are a dual breakaway, so they break away in both directions. Coming down the side, we'll take a look inside the back. We've got some box caps going on the top of here. This is straight from the factory. As you can see, you still have your stake hole cut out. You do have a spray and bed liner inside the back. You have a rear power sliding window now. Your third brake light just up above. The back of this Laramie is upgraded with the dual exhaust. This dual exhaust is straight from the factory, built right in to the cutaways into the bumper. You have a class 4 receiver hitch down below, and you also have your 4-pin and your 7-pin wiring harnesses built right into the back bumper of the truck. So fantastic placement there. These are your parking sensors along the back, so you can hear a warning when you're getting too close to something, as well as up on top in the camera you have a backup camera that looks down below. Power locking tailgate locks with the rest of the truck. The bed is a 6'4" and it does have the built-in tie-down anchor points in all 4 corners of the box. LED tail lights, these are all rows of LEDs going on the back. This is an upgrade that you only get on a Laramie or a Sport package. The rest of the trucks on lower trim levels will give you a standard halogen bulb. Let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. First, I'll point out on the handle this little button. This vehicle does have push button start, so to get into it all you have to do is grab the handle and it will automatically unlock. On the inside of our door panel we have our black on black surround. This is all soft touch material with stitching accents inside, Ram logo, as well as all your power windows and locks activated right here on the door panel. You do have automatic headlights as well as power pedals to adjust to go forward and back. Down on the side of the power seat, you'll see you have your seat controls, up, down, forward, back. You can tilt it. You have your lumbar, your power lumbar support right here, as well as memory seating for drivers positioned 1 and 2. Hop on in. Let's take a look around. Leather seats all throughout, quad cab design. In the back of the leather seat, they do have their logo embroidered in there. You have Ram emblems on the inside of the door handle, as well as a Laramie badge on the inside of the upper dash. You have a leather wrapped steering wheel. You have your voice command and your Bluetooth controls on one side. You have all of your cruise control on the other side here. And on the back, you do have your audio controls, your volume upping, volume down, next station, that kind of stuff as well. You can see in the middle of the dash your tachometer, your speedometer, your fuel gauge, your temperature controls, all that kind of stuff, and you'll notice a big black screen in the middle that will turn on when I activate the truck. In the center console here we have our 6-speed automatic transmission with a lever in the center. You have your 4-part transfer case with 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel auto, 4-lock, and 4-low, as well as a neutral transfer case. You can disengage the front and rear axles and flat tow the truck if you want to. In the center stack here, you're going to find all of your buttons for climate control. You'll notice you have a driver and a passenger climate control. You also have your built-in integrated trailer brake into the dash here, so no clunky box down below the dash. You also have your tow haul mode, your stability control. You can turn that off. You can also activate your heated seats, your air-conditioned seats, and your heated steering wheel. This button here will turn off the parking sensors on the back, so if you have a trailer hooked up behind you, you won't get an annoying beeping sound. And the built way over here is a built-in power inverter. On the passenger side, you've got a glove box down below and a glove box up above, so a double glove box for increased storage. They've outfitted the center console here to lift up in 2-tier storage, so you've got your iPod hookups, SD memory card, and a USB charger in the top portion. And then down below, you've got more storage that you can put in some more stuff as well. Here's the push button start right on the dash. Let's go ahead and fire it on up and see what it looks like. Beautiful. So nice RAM emblem comes on up. As you can see, you do have a digital speedometer that pops on up. You'll notice that you've got some gauges here along the side that will navigate through some different menus. Everything is controlled by the 4 buttons on the steering wheel out here. So you've got up, down, forward, and back. I'll just quickly show you as you navigate through. You've got lots of information you can be looking at, from a digital speedometer to things like your vehicle information that will show oil temperature, oil life. It'll count down how much oil life is left based on your driving conditions. You've got your engine hours on there. This vehicle has about 261 engine hours on it with 13,000 kilometers. Vehicle information is just a summary of all your different gauges, temperature wise and pressure wise. You've also got your tire pressure all the way around, and transmission temperature. So lots of information in there. You can read your fuel economy range in there, your distance to empty. Your trip A and your trip B are both found under one cluster as well. You'll notice that they give you an average speed and an elapsed time and distance traveled as well. So lots of information. This vehicle hasn't been towing anything, so there's been 0 kilometers of trailer towing, but it will log that stuff for you if you ever do any towing. And the screen is fully customized. You can customize the screen, the layout. So you'll notice you've got an electronic gauge on one side indicating transmission temperature and oil temperature. You can change these out to read different things like fuel economy or oil life or something like that. You can also remove them completely if you don't like having all the information on screen. You've got a compass up in the top left corner and an outside temperature on the right side there. You can also change that information out with a bunch of other stuff as well. This center screen, the 8.4-inch touchscreen, is the best in the entire industry. It is the easiest to use, easiest to navigate through, best to see, and is so functional. It's very highly rated. So we're on our main radio screen right now. That's why it's highlighted in orange. You have AM, FM, and satellite radio. You can directly tune to a satellite radio station if you want to go to one. It'll go straight to it. Beautiful to use. You've got shortcuts to your audio. You can favorite your artists and stuff. You've got all your favorite channels up on top, and it does do a split screen mode because this vehicle has Garmin navigation, so you can still be on the radio screen changing radio stations and looking at your navigation at the same time. Older models couldn't do that. It's all completely voice activated as well. You can hit the button on the steering wheel right here if you want to and just call out a command. Channel 9.
Tuning to satellite channel 9.
And there you go, straight to channel 9. You can also do things like tell it to change the temperature or navigate to a certain place, like find me Tim Hortons, and it will find the Tim Hortons nearest you. Under your media control, it looks very familiar. You have your USB and your Bluetooth streaming audio, as well as auxiliary and a memory card. If you've got anything plugged in, those will highlight and you will be able to access them. Under your controls is a quick control on the touchscreen to go to your heated seats. I'm going to turn on my air-conditioned seats just so I can get a little bit of a cooler tushy. Under your climate, when it's turned on, you'll notice you've got 2-mode air conditioning. You can just click and drag these straight up and down if you want. It's very fast. There's no lag on these things. Turn on your maximum air conditioning and it'll crank it right up for you if you want. One touch if you need it. Under your navigation screen, like I mentioned before, it is Garmin navigation, so it has the standard where to, where you can just punch in an address if you need to. You can also just view the map. You can change it to read 2D, 3Ds, map it on down. You can change the settings, change the little, the way it looks, what your icon, what your vehicle icon looks like and everything. That's one of my favorites. I'll change it to, Challenger, Jeep Cherokee, Jeep Wrangler. Let's go with a truck. There we go. So now we're a little truck. Under your phone settings, once a phone is paired up, very easy to do. You'll have your full dial pad, you'll have your phone book on here, your recent calls, as well as a list of your favorite entries up on the top. The truck does have a settings menu in here that will let you navigate through some different functions. Does it honk when you lock the doors? How long do the lights stay on when you shut them off, and all that kind of stuff as well. So very functional, easy to use. The buttons down below are quick access, so that way if you're staring at your radio screen and you want to turn up the fan, you can just go ahead and crank this knob and you can see how it'll just change just like that. You don't have to navigate through the different touchscreens, and that's part of the reason why this is rated so highly by customers, because it's just so easy to use while you're driving. It's not that distracting for what it is. The other things that are important about this truck, it does have a sunroof up above. All your sunroof controls are up on the top, just sectioned in here. It's a one touch going straight back. Beautiful, nice and clean, quiet. It also has your power rear window slide switch, so I can press on that and open up the back window. I can also pull it shut straight from the driver's seat without reaching backwards. You have your garage door openers up on the top, as well as this is a pinhole light that will light up this whole area down below at nighttime. It's one of those things that you really learn how to appreciate once you actually have to. I'll check out the back seat here for you real quick. This is being used as a demo vehicle, so all the stuff is just thrown in the back right now just so we can make it a bit more presentable. But just like you would expect, leather seats in the back, full up and down. You do have a power source in the back center console, as well as these seats do flip up, and they have the added flat storage area here so that it will lay itself out nice and flat. If you've got some bigger, bulkier items you need to throw back here, you can. Then there's storage underneath the seats. This truck has a 9-speaker Alpine sound system, so when you look underneath the seat on the other side, there is a subwoofer underneath there. It is removable if you need the space. I'll also point out that these seats have a light built into the bottom of them, which acts when the seat is up to light up the area around, as well as when the seat is down, they light up the footwell down here. So very functional. They really thought some stuff through. I'm really happy with the new product. And that pretty much wraps up what this truck is, just so you can see a little bit more about it. Currently, the mileage on it is 13,465 kilometers, or 85 kilometers, sorry. Very respectable for 2013. As mentioned before, we are currently using it as a demo vehicle, so that's why we're racking up the mileage on it. Thank you for watching the video, and I look forward to hearing from you.